Welcome to Madison Media Services OneTrack CRM. We utilize a partnership with GoHighLevel, which boasts over 60,000 users, 1.4 million businesses, and 622 million leads generated for a powerful CRM tool. Today, we're going to be looking at building forms. We can utilize these in later tutorials to build more robust websites and marketing campaigns to ensure that our information flows to one place. First, we go to Sites. Under Sites, we have different functionalities that we can integrate that really engage our users. But for now, we're going to go to Forms. Under Forms, we do have Builder, Analyze, and Submissions. But for now, we are going to go to just our Builder. To help organize the flow of your information, it is recommended that you make folders. So you can create folders here, you can add folders here, add forms here, and then if you want, we can go inside of our folder, and then add the form. So today, it should be noted that you can use templates or start from scratch. We're going to start from scratch today. You'll find that the builder is very similar for a lot of the different tools that you utilize in this CRM. For example, we have styles and options here. These are kind of options to change the appearance of your form. We have themes that we can select. These themes really enable you to quickly effectively change your marketing and the way that your pieces appear. Under options here, we have more general things that we can do with the form. Facebook Pixel ID, for example, different types of messages that are created for the users, and the form name itself. We can also change the form name here by editing. So I'm going to just name this Tutorial Form 1, and I'll just hit Save. All right, now when it comes to this builder, similar to the others on the platform, we have elements here on the left-hand side that enable us to actually build our form. In this left-hand corner, we have the Add Elements. This is where we can quickly add elements. Let's say we wanted to toss on a date of birth. You just click on the item, drag and drop it. And if you want to get more information, you simply click on the item. And let's say we want to change the date of birth and just add a little note so that we can send you a gift. For example. And so you can change, this is the key that's associated that can populate the field and the data that is submitted. You'll find useful little items over here on this side for address, country, postal code, terms and conditions, actual code itself, different images you can put into the forms, for example, just to kind of help your end user. Now, let's say we wanted to move some of these items around. It's very similar to how the other functionality of this website, of this CRM goes. You just click, it's recommended more to click on the edge of the item instead of in the center. You'll trigger the text options when working in these forms, and that can be a little confusing. But if we wanted to move the items around, then we can just simply drag and drop, and you'll see them kind of become translucent, and you can see where you're going to move it and preview it before you actually move it. So let's move this date of birth down to be the last item. After the phone number. So you see, it's very, very simple to kind of get into this data. I do want to note that these are custom fields here. These custom fields can help you collect different information from your end user. You can add custom fields by clicking this button, and we'll go into this in later tutorials as well, all the different options that you have here and how to work with custom data itself so that you can collect that and use that in your own forms. Additionally, in this, we have conditional logic here next to adding in our elements. This provides you a variety of options. We can take advantage of the data flow and filter our leads based on the input that we get. So this can make onboarding and knowing your clientele easier, or make campaigns more effective because you're applying the knowledge you need to the data you want. We will also be exploring this in deeper tutorials. Next to that, we find, as a little note, we do have this notification setting. This is an email notification that comes to you when the form is filled out. And then we also have an auto responder, which responds to the customer client automatically with that information. In this upper right-hand corner, you can preview your form. Let me just preview right here, and you'll receive a little website version of your form. This can enable you just to check it out, make sure it looks the way that you desire it to before you send it off. There's also integration options, and you can use this for further testing by copying the embed code or copying the form link and sharing it itself, and then utilizing that for some testing before you actually ship it out. These are form types, so be a sticky sidebar, polite sign-in, pop-up, inline, and if you hover over these, and you'll see a brief description of each type of form and their usage. There's trigger types over here. This is a percentage on scrolling, so let's say you get halfway through the site, and then this little sticky bar would pull up. Or let's say that there's activation. You can activate on the 5th visit, the 10th visit, deactivations, and then there's just little items like that you can take. So, if the user visits the website once, we prompt them with a newsletter. But maybe on the 5th visit, we give them a coupon code. There's different options that you can utilize to kind of streamline your marketing efforts to your users. As you grow more familiar with this and play around with this tool, you'll find its functionality. If you click on items here, you can change text, alignment, colors. So this is just more of the button settings. This will really help you as you move forward trying to replicate your brand in the digital world. These are some of the basics that you'll need to know in order to leverage these forms in future tutorials. In later tutorials, we're going to talk about how to integrate these forms into websites themselves. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this tutorial as we explored the OneTrack CRM through Madison Media Services. My name is Emily, and it has been my pleasure to serve as your digital marketing partner for all things digital. Remember that we find the leads. We hope to see you next time, and remember, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. See you next time.